A mother of three dead after a weekend crash. Police say the other driver was impaired. Tonight, we hear from the mother of the victim. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Valerie Cavazos. Pat Paris is working remotely. We start tonight with the Bighorn fires. Summerhaven residents will be allowed to return home starting tomorrow. They were first evacuated nearly 3 weeks ago. In the past week, the fire's containment has jumped to 75%. Now, fire managers are turning their efforts towards reducing the risks of floods and mudslides.
We've got down vegetation, down trees, things that had to be cleared to create that fire line. So we'll have crews various places around the fire perimeter, chipping that vegetation to break it down, get it back into the forest. It can also help with that suppression repair work.
Now, the Pima County Sheriff's Department says only full-time residents of Summerhaven and employees will be allowed to return. They say parts of Catalina Highway will be closed, so everyone must be escorted up and down the mountain by a Sheriff's Department escort. Now, those going up the mountain should meet at milepost 0 at 8 in the morning or 1 in the afternoon. Anyone coming down the mountain can only do so from milepost 16 in Willow Canyon at noon and 5 o'clock. New tonight at 10, we're hearing from the family of a woman killed in a car crash over the weekend. Police say the other driver involved was impaired. Tiffany Shaw's family is now dealing with the loss and sharing their story. 9 News Side's Rogelio Mares reports.
Lorraine Shaw always gave her daughter Tiffany a warning when she left home.
Be careful when you go out there. People are crazy.
There's a family history behind those warnings. We'll tell you why later. Back to Lorraine. She described her feelings last Friday when she was told her oldest daughter was killed in a crash.
I was in shock. I didn't believe it.
She says her brother went to the scene.
They confirmed with a picture from Facebook that it was her.
Tiffany was 35 years old. She lived with her mother and her uncle, using his van for work earlier that night.
I said, okay, Tiffany, I said, just be careful. Did you tell Uncle you're using his van? And she said, yes. I said, all right, just be careful.
Her mother says Tiffany made deliveries throughout the day.
On her phone, it showed that she was in the middle of a delivery.
She delivered for Postmates.
She was just trying to make money to help me, to help take care of her 3 sons.
Tucson police say Tiffany was driving on Valencia late Friday when she turned onto the Nogales Highway. That's when police say she was struck by the driver, who was speeding and was impaired behind the wheel.
We've got 3 boys now that I don't know. I mean, they don't have a mother now. They have me, but they don't have a mom to take care of them now.
Like lots of people, her mother says Tiffany's job was affected by the pandemic.
She was self-employed, cleaning offices and stuff, and everything had closed down.
So she took to delivering food to earn some income.
She was doing good with it. She was trying to make ends meet, to be able to take care of her boys.
Her job put her at a risk Lorraine knows all too well. Her reason for always warning her daughter to be careful on the road.
Her sister, my middle daughter, was also in a car accident when she was 4 and a half, hit by a drunk driver. She was in a body cast for 9 months. So even to this day, we still deal with that.
A family haunted by the effects of one car crash will bury their loved one as a result of another.
And then now for this to happen by a drunk driver again, I just don't get it.
Police say they will continue to review video from the accident. No charges have been filed so far. Rogelio Mares, KGUN 9, on your side.